Chapter 12 Water Our Need Introduction. Around 60% of our body is made up of water, and we can only live 3 to 5 days without water. It does many important roles in the body, including flushing waste from the body, regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients, and is necessary for digestion. We are lucky that nature has gifted us the most remarkable thing called water. It is one of the essential things needed for the survival of all living things. What do you think will happen to the pot of a plant without water? Can we live without water for a few days? No, we cannot live without water. It is a must not only for humans and plants but also for animals. It is a must for all living things. We are very lucky that nature has gifted us the most remarkable thing called water. It is one of the most important things needed for the survival for all living things. Let us see how a plant reacts without water. Take a healthy potted plant and keep it in the sun. Do not water it for a couple of days. See the changes now. Lack of water causes the plant wither away and die. Let me answer. Can animals live without water? Name 5 animals that live in the water. We need water not merely for drinking but cooking, bathing, cleaning, irrigation of plants, and for various other day-to-day chores. Some aquatic animals like fish, frogs, tortoises, etc. live in water. Farmers need water to grow crops. Plants need water to make food. Animals also need water to drink and bath. It is used to generate hydroelectricity. Water is also used to put out a fire. Write the names of the following activity for which we use water. Sources of water. It is a well-known fact that water covers about 3/4 of the earth. We get water from different sources. Rain, oceans, rivers, seas, lakes, ponds, wells, etc. are the main sources of water. Water is taken from big lakes or rivers and then purified in purification plants. After purification, it is stored in big tanks. From these tanks, water is supplied to us through pipelines. Identify the pictures and write the name of sources of water. Do you know that a cactus plant can survive without water for months? The water cycle. The water of ponds, river, lake and seas get boiled by the rays of the sun and changes into water vapors. Water vapors then moves out. It changes into tiny water droplets after cooling down. The process of change of water into water vapors is known as evaporation. The transformation of vapors into liquid is known as condensation. When these droplets unite, they form clouds. When they become heavy, they fall on the earth in the form of rain. Rainwater is the natural source of water. It is the purest form of water. It flows back into the seas, rivers, lakes, etc. And the process continues again. Thus, water moves around in a never-ending cycle of rain and evaporation. It is called water cycle. Let me answer. Do you feel responsible for our natural resources? Tell a few simple methods to save water. Some of the rainwater is being absorbed by the earth, goes underground. We take out underground water through hand pumps, tube wells, etc. We use this water for drinking, irrigation and various other purposes. Storing drinking water. We must take the following precautions to store drinking water. It should be stored only in a clean utensils. This utensil should always be covered. The water should be taken out with a long-handled mug. Don't use hands to touch the water. In places where tap water is not available, the available water should be boiled before drinking. Research and analysis. On a biological level, water's role as a solvent helps cells transport and use substances like oxygen or nutrients. Properties of water. Water has no definite shape. We find that the water takes the shape of the utensils in which it is kept. Have you ever tried to smell water? You will find that it has no smell. Similarly, you will find that water has no taste either. Now, can you tell the color of the water? No, you cannot, because it does not have any color. Water is colorless. Fact finder. World Water Day is observed on March 22nd to release the importance of safe and clean water. Water pollution. Some of our activities make the water dirty and unfit for use. It is known as water pollution. Some of the causes of water pollution are: take a bath in the sources of water, particularly using soap, wash clothes or animals in the sources of water. Factories drained chemical waste into the rivers, disposing of unthreatened household wastewater into the sources of water. Rivers are one of the main sources of drinking water in main cities. The polluted water of the factories flows into the river, making thousands of people sick every year. Water is an essential natural resource and directly related to our survival. It is precious. Every day, many people in our country have to travel miles to fetch water. Even in towns and cities, there is a shortage of water. People are forced to buy water, so we should never waste it but preserve it. Health and wellness. Water plays an important role in our bodies. Therefore, we should drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water daily to be healthy. It purifies our body and helps us to remove toxins. Indian Heritage Connect. The Bhavai dance of Rajasthan is a dance performance of a woman with pots on her head. In this, 7 pots of water are carried to appease Shitla Mata. Would you like to attend any event of water to this kind of 7 pots of water dance? Share your opinions on Indian heritage cultural activities. Summary. Water is a must for all living things. Water is used for different purposes by men, animals and plants. There are many sources of water. Water keeps changing its form in nature. It is called the water cycle. We must store drinking water in clean utensils. Water is shapeless, tasteless and colorless. Human beings are the main cause of water pollution. Water is precious. You must not waste it. Art integration. Imagine yourself as a drop of water. What messages would you like to convey to society so that it can be preserved rather than wasted? Write your message to save water. Exercises. Creative expression. Tell your story. Complete this word web be given below with the words that you associate with water, related to water, non-related to water. Cross-curricular connect. Critical thinking. Let's play a game. Can you recall any incident when you had something spicy to eat and were waiting for a glass of water? How did you feel about the spice and what you experienced after drinking water? Logical decision making. Every day, many people in our country have to travel miles to fetch water. Even in towns and cities, there is a shortage of water. People are forced to buy water. What would you do if you were in the same locality where you faced a water problem? Let's practice. A. Write short answers to the given questions. 1. Mention 2 properties of water. 2. Name any 2 sources of water. 3. Write 2 main causes of water pollution. B. Write long answers to the given questions. 1. Why do you think that water is important for survival? 2. What is the water cycle? Explain. 3. Describe any 5 ways to overcome water pollution. Elaborate with examples. C. Fill in the blanks. 1. We should drink only dash water. 2. Water keeps changing its form in nature. It is called the dash. 3. World Water Day is observed on dash. D. Tick the correct options. 1. Dash is the process of turning water into water vapors. 1. Evaporation. 2. Condensation. 3. C. 2. Dash is one of the primary sources of drinking water in many cities. 1. Rivers. 2. Seas. 3. Beach. 3. We should not throw waste in dash. 1. Water bodies. 2. Trash bins. C. 3. 4. Water is used to generate dash. 1. Hydroelectricity. 2. Power. 3. C. E. Match the following. Column A. 1. Water into water vapors. 2. Water vapor into liquids. 3. Rainwater. 4. World Water Day. Column B. A. Condensation. B. Evaporation. C. 22nd March. D. Purest form. Conceptual understanding. Why should we not waste water? Make a few groups in the classroom and discuss measures to save water. Also discuss how your school can contribute to Save Water campaign. Communication, writing skills. We are going to meet your aunt in Gujarat. You glance at the poster while traveling. How would you express your thoughts in a few lines mentioning the uses of water? Reading skills. A comic scene is given. A cloud and a water droplet are talking to each other. Read the dialogue below and explain the water cycle in your own words.